We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers continue one of the longest winning streaks in baseball history as they hunt for win number 19. Next, Garrett Cole, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, Dero?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Against Garrett Cole. He's hitless in 6 tries. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. The 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuña's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers.
I sure hope so.
All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
That's popped up. Posey in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's.
Ring him up. Ring him up.
And missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Acuna digs in now. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently third in the National League in that category.
Hey, D-Roll, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. Actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate.
Oh.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Roll. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Line to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. 1 down. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Roll?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Ready with. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Hits this one hard the other way. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Next for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. He enters this one 2nd in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agreed, D-Row. When you get this late in the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
The 2nd for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're off to the 2nd, scoreless on MLB Network. Second inning set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And it's fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In for a strike. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count to Tyler Flowers.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this
Ring him up, ring him up.
He'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tyler Flowers becomes the first out of the inning. Standing in now, Charlie Culberson. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Casey is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting second, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Behind 0-2 now. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
What happened?
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able
Oh
to
my God, that's why. Okay.
So striding forward now, Kike Hernandez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Gurriel is there for it. Trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Donovan Casey. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
He's set. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's kicked out.
No one out with a runner at second. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0 home. In the air, out to right. Markakis is giving chase. But he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second, but that finds its way through for a base hit.
RBI.
Second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Gotta get to the starters early so Garrett Cole can settle down. My lesson from last game, as you can tell, try not to swing out shit that much.
Now, Cody Posey hit hard to the right side, but foul.
But a lot of times it does work out for me. Swing out a pitch that's not even close to the zone. Actually, not that one though, but other ones I've actually been able to hit.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
Takes this the other way to right.
There you go.
And that ball gets down out near the wall.
You better score. You better score.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Posey ignores his coach. He's chugging
up the line. He's safe,
and he's safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base and they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
In now, Garrett Cole. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Freeman takes charge out there.
Damn, can't bloop it out there this time.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lourdes Gurriel. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, what a dive. He gathers the throw.
No.
He's there. He got him.
Wow.
They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Max Fried. 9-1-2 due up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball in there for a called strike. one strike now from Cole. Slider. Thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Oh! What did I miss, Blue? What did I miss? Now
here's the pitch. Swing and
bring him up. Bring him up.
Ball right by him for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders.
Pretty much my whole entire starting rotation.
And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League.
Okay, 4 of my starters are on that list. So yeah, basically my whole rotation.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 4, Chris Taylor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch coming, here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Come on, Blue. Oh, come on, Blue.
There's a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In his career, Freeman has a batting line residing in the 290s, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Braves have cut things to a 4-2 score.
Fucking kidding me. His hitting streak is still alive.
Homering twice in 3 games. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Oh.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long shot.
Bring him up. Bring him up.
Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves 2.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one, and fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Goodbye.
You can put it on the board. Yes. 5-2. LA. Let's go.
A solo home run there for Mookie. 24 home runs for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
This one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
So now to the plate, Donovan Casey.
Number 31.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Culberson moving to his left.
Say.
So a good bounce back pitch
No?
as he gets the ground ball for the first
Oh,
out.
okay, never
And
mind.
with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the
At least I did not see the
race.
full entire thing, because that probably would have been embarrassed. Also, kind of am low key though.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Standing in, Bo Bichette. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Into the box, Cody Hosey. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
RBI.
When your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
Into the box now, Will Smith.
Oof.
And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Braves 2. Leading off the inning, Tyler Flowers. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Flowers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball right side. Reined in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Stepping up now, Charlie Culberson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Culberson is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And that is swung
Bring
out
him
and
up,
missed.
bring
He's
him
down
up.
to strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So here's Johan Camargo. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Bring him up, bring him up.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail here. It's 6-2.
9-1-2.
Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings, the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Garrett Cole. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
On he pops it up. Freeman in foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Freeman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. So far this year against Southpaws, Acuna is exactly a .350 hitter. Doesn't matter what context you're talking about, that's an impressive number.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up. Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Six runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit on the ground to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
Damn.
Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No balls and a strike to count.
King Felix. Seen you once already. Actually, that was the first game of the series I seen you.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
I mean, it leads to good results for me, honestly, when I swing at pitches that aren't really
doesn't look good
a strike.
So far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the
Ring him up, ring him up.
You better be swinging the bat.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Ender Inciarte will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. 1 strike now from Cole. One out, nobody on. Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Line to the right side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he
Ring him up, ring him up.
Punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Felix Hernandez takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 34, Felix Hernandez.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Donovan Casey.
Donovan.
First offering on its way. Chopper to short.
I missed him. I wanted him back.
Play. And a good throw gets him one gone. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Have I hit already 4 home runs in this game?
First pitch of the at-bat.
I mean, wouldn't surprise me if I did.
0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Taylor. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Hernandez waits on it. And that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 6-2. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
This is in the air out to right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Ready to take his hacks again. Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And
Bring him up. Bring him up.
Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Here's Marcell Ozuna, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in now, Cody Hosey. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And that's the first down.
Wait, Blue, do you want to show me how you called him out? Because I swore that you called him safe at some point during that time. How do you say out, Blue? Because I had one of my partners actually say out, but had the sign for safe as he said out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oof, that is not a good pitch.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Yes, it is. The show 20.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Garrett Cole. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike one. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Base hit.
Center field, line drive, base hit.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. It seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
At the plate now, Ronald Acuna. He swings and grounds it to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. They lead it 6-2. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Two balls and two strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Bring him up, bring him up.
So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. High in the air into shallow left center. Casey comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and why he's been so successful up to this point.
Bring him up, bring him up.
Here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Braves 2. Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle.
Base hit, let's go.
So early trouble to lead off the inning.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
So that change to the National League actually paid off for Mookie Betts.
From the stretch. Hard ground ball to third.
They're everything I've done so far, besides the 2 double plays that he's rolled into. Hitting above 400 on the year, hitting 500 right now. And this is
most of the time this will be
the third game of June.
On a good pitch down in the zone.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Donovan Casey.
Loving it.
Hitting 3 at-bats to this point. Hernandez looks in. First pitch on the way. Hit back toward the mound. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too mad.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Probably was the pitch I could have stolen.
Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
This may very well be the end. The 5-run lead with how Garrett Cole's been pitching so far.
Now, Bo Bichette. That's popped up. Culberson.
Y'all ain't gonna score. I mean, if you do, Please let me get a save out of this shit.
Hits, no errors, and 1 man left.
Just like the first game in the series. Let me go get one.
Lead this one,
okay, I guess I got 2 saves in the first 2 games of this series.
Now
let's make it 3 for 3.
He leads off,
you know, I think the last game was kind of an accidental type thing.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off.
Didn't know you're going to let Tommy Cahill get a save. You know, Tommy Canley, my bad, for pitching 2 innings. Which happened to be the 8th and 9th inning. Because of the lead. Dear Lord.
Absolutely crushed. Forget about it.
I should probably shut my mouth.
Gone.
One more run of warming up Ozuna. Yeah, I feel you, Garrett Cole.
A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez.
You're probably like, shut the fuck up, dude. This is what happens every time you talk.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
That kind of hurts a little bit more.
Into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here.
So now it's a 4-run lead. Still not good enough. I mean, that 5-run lead was great. But now it's a 4.
Here's a fastball call.
Yeah, I have no outs in this inning.
The average to begin play, 2 home runs and 7 driven in.
Might as well start warming him up anyways. I bet you I might need him soon.
The windup and the 0-1.
I don't know how soon though.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
So now to the plate, Markakis swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
This is not what I meant.
So a 2-run shot.
Boy.
Markakis. Home run number 5 on the year.
That is not what I meant.
To 7-5 here.
That is not what I meant. I love that. I love that 5-run lead. I'm looking at a 2-run lead now. And yet there's no outs. God damn it. Ah. Screw that.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. Not the strongest 7 innings you'll ever see, but he's in line for the victory regardless.
Nope. And that's going to do a number on my team ERA too as well.
Will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 22, Tyler.
In now, Chris Taylor. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The Braves find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs.
Ring him up. Ring him up.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out.
Finally, one out.
The first out of the inning. Plate now, Freddie Freeman. Drilled right back up the middle. Bichette's got it.
Into the shift.
On to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 20.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
That misses, 1-2.
Just missed with that heater, but
okay,
even if
Blue.
he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And he strikes
Ring him
out
up,
here,
ring
so he's
him up.
able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Braves 5. Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Cody Hosey.
Third baseman, Cody Hosey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Markakis is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And if you start to think about a pinch hitter, here's what the Dodgers have remaining on their bench. Max Muncy will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Number 15, Max Muncy.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The average coming in still over the 400 mark. 29 homers and 59 RBI. Lifted the other way to left center. Taylor calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ronald Acuna. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out with a man at first. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Braves 5. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him.
Bring him up. Bring him up.
Strikes for the 3rd time. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. So coming to the plate, Charlie Culberson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. It's swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Johan Camargo, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Fouled off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Struck him out.
Bring him up. Bring him up.
Again, I should say, his 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Fucking hell.
Shot to left center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Oh my fucking God. Second time this year, Ozuna. Second time this year.
Swanson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
That you've done something like you've done this.
In there, no balls and a strike. Popped him up. Bryant has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. That'll set the stage for the bottom of the 9th, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Tony Gonsolin enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch on its way. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as they're...
For those of you guys who are just now joining this stream, I had a 5-run lead. We're tied at 7.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 31,
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Donovan Casey. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Cody Bellinger will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bellinger, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Two and one, here it is. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The set and the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Taylor is
Damn
there,
it!
and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for LA. Still tied 7-7.
Yeah, I had a 5-run lead. 7-2.
Cody Bellinger takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Cody Bellinger.
We are into extra innings, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
He's set and the pitch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Oh my God.
Now the 2-0.
Finally.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Popped him up. Smith over to his left. One away. Now in the box, Chris Taylor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Hit to first. Bryant's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. Bounce it to the left side. Right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. This remains a 7-all tie. Digging in, Bichette. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Shot towards second. Oh, he gets a glove on it. Knocks it down. And there's one down now. Ready for another shot now. Cody Hosey. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Jacob Amaya will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at second base. Number 79. Jacob Amaya.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Dom Nunez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Nunez.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 1. Line hard. Foul. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Hit out towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Alex Verdugo will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Ozuna.
Damn it! So fucking close. God fucking damn it! Oh, what a fucking game!
On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 7-7. Dom Nunez will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Number 79, Jacob Amaya. Now catcher, number 3, Dom Nunez.
Trevor May takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
65, Trevor.
11th inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 home.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 home. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. The 1-2.
Ring him up, ring him up.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chunkers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern. But
that's for making me go into the 11th inning. Fuck you, Ozuna. They should have had that.
At the plate now, Tyler Flowers. No balls and a strike to count. Strike 2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
In the air now, out to left. Bellinger's under it, and he makes the catch.
Thank you, Bellinger. Damn. Still, this game was 7-2. I'm so salt.
Trying to pick things up
so fucking salt.
Charlie Culberson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
From 7-2 to 7-7. Now 11 fucking innings.
And it's a called strike to even the count.
But it is 2 extra more innings of free baseball. So this is all baseball that no one else has to pay extra for. Oh, blue!
2 balls and a strike.
I mean, I don't know where to stand with you. I love it when you called it a ball when I was hitting, But when you call it a ball when I'm pitching, come on, Blue.
Here's the 2-2. And he
Ring him up, ring him up.
Number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half.
Who do I got?
In order go the Braves.
Acuna, Gurriel Jr., and Betts. 1, 2, 3.
Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And standing in the outfielder.
Extremely salt about this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh!
Reception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Was I way too early on slider?
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. 0-1, here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Acuna, don't be stupid on the base path. I'm not going to say steal. If you want to steal it, you can. Don't be stupid. I'm not going to send you.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel.
Oh, that's probably a pitch I should have swung at.
The winning run is at first base. The 0-1 goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And oh, what a tough break there as this hops over the
Actually,
wall.
no. It's not a tough break. It's not a tough break. I have the winning run on third with no fucking outs. My luck has changed. Would you believe it?
Now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here
And
with
every
nobody
game
out.
that I had was so fucking close like this one. I've lost it in the 9th or 10th inning. This is the first time I've took a game still tied into the 11th inning with 2 runners in scoring position with no fucking outs.
That'll bring in Mookie Betts. Now this is lined into left center.
Game over! Yes! Would you believe it?
To win it here in 11
June 10th, 2020. Braves, Dodgers. Bottom of the 11th inning. In a 7-7 game that started off 7-2. I would walk it off. This is my first walk-off win
So the lineup
ever.
really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big
In every
reason
game
why.
I've
He's our
broadcasted
top
so
player
far,
of the
this is
game.
the first walk-off win.
You could really see it in his approach. And
Oh
the swings
my
he put on the
fucking
ball.
God.
Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
I'm still salt, but finally, I've walked off a game. In the 11th inning, I took a game into 11 innings.
One-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Dodgers put up an incredible 20 hits on the board in this one. Trevor May gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 8 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Atlanta, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, A sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Okay, so I'm going to end this broadcast right now. As soon as we get back, we are going to start the MLB 2020 first year player on draft. So I'll be doing that. Just give me like 30 minutes maybe.